Hello and welcome to the school run. I'm about to surprise 3 pupils who think they're about to take part in a school project. However, they're actually going to be driven to school by a mystery celebrity driver. So I'm going to go and get into place. Wish me luck. So you thought you were going to go on a school project?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we at Radio 1 have decided that something different should happen. Certain celebrity is going to be driving you guys to school this morning. So I have questions for you, and questions for you. You're going to ask those questions as they drive you to school.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. Cool. Yeah.
Well, good luck, guys.
Yeah,
you have the questions. Thank you. You have the power, and I'll see you at school.
Okay.
They'll be getting in a second. Bye.
Guys, what the hell? I want a selfie with him.
I was going to get a selfie with Nick Grimshaw. Same, I was like, I thought he was going to drive to school and have to ask some questions.
Guys, that is so cool.
He's so cute.
Oh my god. He's on my screensaver.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Who was the first girl you kissed at school?
I remember I kissed Keris John at the school disco in like a proper school disco moment where I was like, didn't know what to do. I wasn't very good with girls until I got like a lot older. I was a bit scared of girls.
So who was the last girl you kissed then?
Who was the last girl I kissed? Oh, well that was that's a more private question. But
who was it?
Yeah, but tell us.
Nobody of any particular interest. You know who it actually was? It was my mum.
Your mum? Oh.
It was my mum, but not in a
You
weird
got
way.
off with your mum?
No, I didn't get off with my mum.
Good.
Okay, so Snog, Marry, Avoid. Ariana Grande, Rihanna, and Miley Cyrus.
Oh right, okay. It would have to be. I'd have to snog Rihanna because she's Rihanna, and she's wild. She's like up in my top 5 probably. I know it's a bit of a boring top 5, but she's definitely up there. I'd probably avoid Ariana, even though I do think she's got a great voice. I'd have to marry Miley.
Right.
I
Mine's a bit
Miley.
wild. That sounds
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to make a wife out of Ariana Grande, because that would just be. I don't know what she's like actually. What's she like? Is she nice?
Yeah. Nowadays.
That's alright. That's alright. Miley would be fun though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would.
Be exhausting though.
Is it true that you fancy Chris Martin from Coldplay?
It's true that Grimmy fancies Chris Martin from Coldplay. But the reason that I do fancy Chris Martin from Coldplay a little bit is because he's the type of person that you see on the telly and you think, no, not really. Do you know what I mean? He's not like, oh. Then you meet him in real life and he's like some kind of sexy music Yoda kind of character. He's really clever and he's really good looking. He's dead nice.
So you love a bit of hip hop. Could you rap your favourite tune for us?
Rap my favourite tune for you. What raps do I know? Let me think about a rap. It's a remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Mama rolling that body, got every man in here wishing. Sipping on coke and roll, I'm like so hard and grown. It's the freaking weekend, baby, I'm about to have me some fun. Quiz style popping in the stretch navigator. We got girls everywhere, as if the party was catered. Like, what is it, son? To my left.
It's to my right. Bring them all together.
Oh man! And after the show, it's the
After party.
And after the party, it's the
Hotel lobby.
I'm roundabout for you gotta leave the
the
lobby.
lobby.
Come on, through and somebody gotta get that beep beep. Running my hair to my phone. I know that.
Applause for Matty.
Is it a lorry full of sheep?
Yeah.
Should we give him a shout? It is just full of sheep. Oh.
Do you know how people write fan fiction about you? What's the freakiest thing you've read about?
I've not read a lot of my fan fiction, to be honest with you.
dodgy.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's
it's weird.
scary. But I think the day that I start reading all of my fan fictions where it gets really weird. Do you know what fan fiction is?
No, tell me about it.
It's like where a kid, not a kid, but anybody will write like an alternative, like a story, involving you and normally them, and it normally gets quite sexual quite quickly.
It's weird.
It is weird, isn't it? But I understand it. It's a bit like 50 Shades of Grey, isn't it? But with me and George, or Harry Styles or something like that.
How would you feel if your mum ever read any of the fan?
Oh my god, she would love it though. She'd think it was hilarious. I haven't read. I'd rather my mum read some of my fan fiction than me read some of my mum's fan fiction. I tell you what, 'cause I bet you there's some of that exists.
I wrote your mum.
Did you? Did you?
Yeah, I love her.
I know you do.
Special way.
So what tour story would you never tell your mum?
So it couldn't be something that I'd tell you.
We won't tell her.
You won't tell her, but I can broadcast it on Radio 1.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm not that naughty. I'm actually really, really well behaved. Yeah, I never do anything naughty.
Why?
Well, you are?
It's a bit
I'm being
boring.
slightly sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm alright. I think that with the amount of shows that we do, we have to actually keep it quite professional. We can't be absolutely battered all of the time. We did get chased out of a house in Texas once with a gun.
Oh.
That was quite bad. We
Quite
we
bad.
played South by Southwest Festival, and it turns out that the label had rented this house. It was a very beautiful house. There was about 20 people in our crew, and we rented one house with like 2 bedrooms. So there was about 7 of us sleeping in each room and stuff like that. And then me, George, and my mate Dan were sharing a bed, all this stuff. Anyway, they came back on the last day, and there was just, booze and girls and all, just stuff everywhere. 4 of us, 4 guys in a bed. This devout Christian Texan family came back, right? The son was like a baseball player. He started running around, pulling everybody out of bed, calling us godless animals, trying to throttle my assistant, telling us that they were going to kill us. And then we were stood in our boxes, like all hungover, like, okay, right, we'll go. And he was like, right, I'm going to get my gun. And he left, and he came back with a gun, and we all jumped in had a taxi there, and we all jumped out, and he was threatening us. And then our mate Z had been on a night out all night, and he didn't know what had happened. And everybody had left the house because we were going to get actually shot. And about 6 o'clock later on that night, without knowing anything, Z just walked back into the house, went upstairs, had a shower, packed his bag, came back downstairs, and they were all sat around the dinner table eating. And they were like, who's this young Indian guy? And he was like, hey, and then he just left. And he didn't get shot.
Do you write all the words of your song?
Do you write all the words? Write all my words. Yeah, I've got too many of them. Yeah,
When do you write? When are you most inspired?
Most of the time is when I'm driving.
Really?
That's the thing, driving up and down the A34 to Manchester and Wilmslow, that's where I wrote so much of that first album.
Now that you're in the car and you're on the road and you're driving, which is where you are inspired, could you guys try and write us a song? And
Yeah,
if it's
sure.
good, I'll play it on the radio tomorrow.
Okay, Grimmy, I'm going to drop a beat, you're going to fit a lyric over the radio.
Received.
Right, here we go. It's like Fix Up the
Driving
Chart.
on-
Here we go, sorry.
Okay.
I interrupted the flow.
Go. Driving on the freeway, on the way to school, with Matty Healy, he's no fool.
Oh.
Driving on the school run, on the way to school, arms in the air, can I get
Oh, that's fire! Right, we're at school. We've made it to school. Yay! Everyone, yay!
Everything I've done in the past like 3 years.
Hi everybody.
Hiya!
Hiya!
Okay.
How's the school run?
Yeah.
Good.
How was his driving?
Yeah,
It's
good.
alright.
actually.
It's quite good. How are their interviewing skills?
Oh, they're alright.
Yeah?
They're alright.
Well done.
Thank
It was really good interviewing. Good luck at school today.
Love you guys. Have a good day at school.
Bye. Bye. Bye, kids.
I hate kids. I hate kids.
Oh, God.